Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. Happy Wednesday. Thanks for joining us today. We have our first two-year-old race of the season starting this afternoon. Let's check out those track and weather conditions.
We start the afternoon with temperatures in the low 80s here today. Partly cloudy skies, a fast main track, and a firm turf course. First race of the afternoon over the turf course at a mile and a 16th. Maiden claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. We have a field of 8 lining up for this one. The betting choice on the drop-in class, number 2, Rory. Racing at Gulfstream. From the center, Frost Lion and Hope is Rising both begin well. Moving at the rail, Dandy Luis is showing speed. So it will be Dandy Luis to lead Frost Lion in the run to the first turn. Wide on the course is Bobo's On Fire. Bishy's just to his inside. Hope is Rising will take a trail behind the top flight as Frost Lion gets out a bit on the turn. Then it's the favorite Rory, about 4.5 lengths off the lead, working a length better than Il Nono. And the second-time starter, Le Caballon, is last of all and about 6.5 lengths off the lead. They run into the backstretch. Dandy Luis on the inside, Frost Lion on the outside. Their heads apart. Hope is Rising is getting a great trip today. He's racing behind the speed third to the opening quarter in 24 and 3. Bobo's On Fire is fourth. Down at the inside, Bishy is fifth. 2.5 to the first race favorite, Rory. He's still about 5 lengths off the lead. Moving up on his outside is Le Caballon, and trailing the field is Il Nono. They make their way past the half-mile mark and get ready to swing to the far turn. Frost Lion in the two-path takes a narrow lead. Back at him from second, Dandy Luis. Hope is Rising is off cover and on the attack. Here's Rory drawing closer. Rory now into third, 2 lengths behind as Hope is Rising just took over. Hope is Rising stalked the pace setters and leads a length and a half. Rory hot on his heels from second. Back to third is Frost Lion. Back to fourth is Dandy Luis. Il Nono is trying to rally at the inside, and La Caballon is last. And Rory just ran up to put ahead in front. Off the turn, Rory a bit wide off the corner, but he has the momentum and he has the lead. Fighting on as Hope is Rising second. They're well clear of Il Nono, who's late on the scene third with 1/8 of a mile to go. Rory has the lead, shifting ground, but in front by a length and a half. Hope is Rising is second. He can't get to Rory. It's Rory and Miguel Vasquez to win it. Hope is Rising second. Third, Il Nono. Well clear of Bobo's On Fire fourth. Fifth was La Caballon. Time for the race, 1:42 and 3. Favorite had to survive an inquiry and an objection in today's first race, but his victory stands as number 2, Rory, gets the score under Miguel Vasquez for trainer Angel Rodriguez and owner Frank Calabrese. Second, number 4, Hope is Rising, ahead of 7, Il Nono, who was best of the rest while third. To the second race we go, the start of the early pick 4, 2-year-olds in action for the first time this season, 4.5 furlongs over the first finish line course. A field of 7 set to go postward. The betting favorites included number 2, Pantyhose, and number 6, Lounge Act. And they're off. Down inside, Pantyhose gets the first call from the far outside. La Chica Ripoll begins the best, and now La Chica Ripoll takes the lead. Stablemate Di Maria comes away in tight second. Pantyhose is third, Lounge Act is fourth, Baylor rushing up on the outside fifth. Down inside, that's Go Astray sixth, and Minaj is last around the far turn, and the two Negret horses hook up. La Chica Ripoll on the inside, to the outside, Di Maria, their heads apart. They're pouring on the speed. They're better than 4, better than Pantyhose. Then Lounge Act, Baylor's not firing, Go Astray is next, and at the back, the trailer is Minaj as they run to the top of the stretch. It's Martine Ramirez and Di Maria who come away with the lead from La Chica Ripoll, who's trying to stay with her barn buddy. From the outside in Pantyhose, Lounge Act has been defeated as they turn in. Up front, the leader is Di Maria trying to spring the upset. Pantyhose is running out of time. Back third is La Chica Ripoll, but the upset is on at 14-1. Here's Di Maria to win it by 3.5. Pantyhose second, La Chica Ripoll third, Lounge Act finished fourth, and Go Astray in 51 and 2. Big upset in the first 2-year-old race of the season, but it was a sharp win from number 3, Di Maria, who springs the upset under Martine Ramirez at 14-1. Sharp time of 51 and 2 makes her one to watch. She's owned by Carlos Munoz and trained by Javier Negrete. Second, 2, Pantyhose, ahead of number 7, La Chica Ripoll. She ran third. We'll take a brief time out. When we come back, plenty of Wednesday action left. Don't go away.
We have to take care of these horses that, give us so much joy.
Being accredited by the TAA gives us instant credibility.
People trust us even more than they have before because they know that the TAA has been to all of our locations and that our horses are well cared for.
I mean, this farm wouldn't look the way it is, these horses wouldn't look the way they are if it wasn't for the generosity and the hard work of the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
They've united our whole industry in terms of the aftercare movement.
we're all working together for the same purpose.
Back now for the third race on turf at 1 mile, starter allowance contest. Scratch number 4, Appa, a field of 6. The odds-on choice, number 1, Global Entry. And they're off. On a Star begins nicely. Mr. Magic will be taken off the speed today. Global Entry showing foot, and here's long shot Diamond Square to take over the lead as they pass the finish line the first time. It is Diamond Square to lead the field to the first turn. Mr. Magic's on heels. Global Entry is down toward the inside. Imperial Warrior's out a bit wide. Then On a Star and Majev. Not much from first to last as they back down the early pace here, and up front it's Diamond Square to lead Imperial Warrior 3 parts of a length. Tucked in third is Global Entry. Fourth is On a Star. Fifth is Mr. Magic. He's a bit better to handle now, and trailing is Majev. Separated by 4 lengths in the run to the backstretch. And up front, the leader is Diamond Square and Carlos Montalvo by a length and a quarter. Imperial Warrior keeps the favorite Global Entry tucked in toward the rail. From fourth, it's On a Star in range, only 2.5 lengths off the lead. Then Mr. Magic, who's now back to tugging at the rider, and the trailer is Majev. 49-1 for a very slow opening half mile as they get ready to swing to the far turn. First run goes to Imperial Warrior to get after Diamond Square. Off the cover now, Global Entry looks for a little racing room. On a Star is with him, so they've got the favorite completely boxed in. Then it's Majev, and on at the back of the pack is Mr. Magic as they run to the top of the stretch. It's a 1/4 mile sprint for the money, and Imperial Warrior now has the lead. To the attack, On a Star second, Majev wheeling out off cover. Global Entry tries to find room as they straighten for the drive. It's now On a Star to take the lead. Global Entry is loose and trying to track the leader down. Imperial Warriors back to third. On a Star has the lead. Global Entry trying to get to him in the concluding stages. Here's Global Entry and On a Star. Global Entry. Global Entry gets up to win it. On a Star second in 1:36. Number 1, Global Entry, shakes free when he needed to and runs down the leader to get the money under jockey Tyler Gaffleone for trainer Bobby DeBona and owner Robert Murray. Number 3, On a Star, was huge against the boys today. She ended up second, ahead of number 7, Majev, who was best of the rest, while third. To the fourth race we go. Maiden Claimers on the main track at 6 furlongs and for a price tag of $25,000. Rider change on 2. Funny goes to Carlos Hernandez. A field of 8. Bet down to the favorite from the rail, Princess Knoll. And they're off. Blasting out from the outside was Sweet Deal, but quickly from the rail, here's Princess Knoll, and the favorite will take over. Princess Knoll lands in front by a head. Juarez is right back at her with Sweet Deal from second. These two fly. They've opened 4 on Sweet Distinctions, who's out of their third. From fourth is Catch That Cat, then Myrtle Allen between horses. Unbridled Drink is down at the inside. It's 2.5 to the 2 at the back. They're Scorched Earth and Funny Ghost. They fly to the far turn. Princess Knoll on the inside, Sweet Deal on the outside. Their heads apart and 6 lengths ahead of Sweet Distinction, who's now racing in third. Trying to improve down inside is Umbrella Drink. Then on the outside in Scorched Earth with Myrtle Allen, and Funny Ghost is the trailer. 5/16 to go. On the inside, Princess Knoll fights back, puts the lead by a head again over Sweet Deal in second. They start to close ranks. Catch That Cat and Sweet Distinction third and fourth. Then back to Umbrella Drink and Scorched Earth as they turn in. Princess Knoll has the lead, but here's Sweet Distinction on the outside, and moving between horses, Scorched Earth has a shot, needs a little racing room. Final furlong, Scorched Earth trying to punch between horses. Princess Knoll has the lead. Scorched Earth is up into second, making a late push. Scorched Earth at Princess Knoll. Princess Knoll hanging on under Edgar Zayas from Scorched Earth second. Third, Sweet Distinction. Fourth, Sweet Deal. In 1:11-1. Number 1, Princess Knoll, takes the licking and keeps on ticking. She fends off all challenges in today's fourth race and wins narrowly under Edgar Zayas for trainer Antonio Sano and owners the Three Marias Racing Stable. We go now to the fifth race, race number 5 over the turf at 7.5 furlongs, the last leg of today's early pick 5 and the start of the late pick 5. Claimers on for a price tag of $10,000. Rider change on 2, Mongolian Sunday to Gerardo Corrales. A field of 7. Favorites were 1, Vetalago, and 4, Not Today. And they're off. Dominate gets the first call. Vetilago has speed. Shake Things Up comes away in the top flight. Weeza Gone Gray taken off the speed today to race in fourth. Two back to Mongolian Sunday in fifth ahead of Not Today. And the veteran Proud Azteca is last of all as they run around the first turn. Shake Things Up in the two path with a narrow lead. Vetilago and the Bug Boy Medina right back at him from second. Dominate in the purple colors is now third from Weeza Gone Gray in fourth. Then back to Mongolian Sunday. Not Today is confidently handled early, only about 4.5 lengths behind. And Sharp Azteca is last of all as they race into the backstretch. They're paired off on the top end in the two path that Shake Things Up from the rail. It's Vetilago. Then it's the team of Dominate and Weeza Gone Gray as they went the opening quarter in 23 and 3. Back fifth is Mongolian Sunday with Not Today improving in the two path to race only about 3.5 lengths behind, and two to the trailer, Proud Azteca. Less than half a mile away, the opening half mile strong, 46 and 4. Shake Things Up has the lead. Vetilago is back to second. Dominate is third. Weeza Gone Gray needs a little racing room from fourth. Here's Not Today, revving it up from fifth. Mongolian Sunday has dropped to second last, and Proud Azteca has trailed throughout with less than a quarter of a mile to go. They swing off the turn. Shake Things Up has a narrow lead. Vetilago battles back second. Here's Not Today, charging hard down the outside. Then Dominate and at the rail, Weeza Gone Gray. Not Today, closing ground at the leaders, and Not Today now takes the lead. Vetilago is game and fights on. Vetilago and Not Today. Not Today, yes today, he wins by a neck. Second is Vetilago. Third is Shake Things Up, then Dominate and Weeza Gone Gray in 128 and 2.
Favorites run 1-2 in today's fifth race with the even money choice Not Today getting the job done under Tyler Gaffleone for Carlo Vaccarezza and owner Joe Imbisi. Number 1, Vetilago game while second ahead of 6, Shake Things Up, who completes a formful try. The early pick 4, $137.75. And the early pick 5 returns $334.65. Time to take a timeout. When we come back, the late pick 4 up next, right after this.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded in 1999 by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, now based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
Back now for race number 6, 5.5 furlongs over the main track. Maiden claimers in for a price tag of $16,000. These are 3-year-old fillies. Rider change on 2, Bossy Alexandra to Carlos Hernandez. Rider change on 6, Beyond Sand to Lionel Reyes. Field of 9 went postward. This was a wide open betting race.
And they're off. Picture perfect beginning. From the center, that's There Goes Bella, who gets the first call. Moving to be second is Sarah the Queen Bee. Here's Dreamin' of Antel on the outside, now into second. Sassy Slew takes third. Sarah the Queen Bee shuffled to fourth. Down inside fifth goes Cope. Racing up on her outside is Ellery Gal with Beyond Sand. It's a stretch of 4 to the trailers, Bossy Alexandra and Fancy Chance. Less than half a mile to go, they round the far turn. And up front, There Goes Bella has inside position and a narrow lead. Dreamin' of Antel on the outside is now second. It's a stretch of another 4. Sassy Slew is third. Down at the inside, Sarah the Queen Bee is fourth and has to run on. From the outside, fifth is Ellery Gal, then Beyond Sand, and Cope is at the rail with a quarter of a mile left to go. Dreamin' of Antel off the top of the turn now takes the lead and opens 2.5. There goes Bella second, Sassy Slew third. Sarah the Queen Bee tries to re-rally grandstand side Ellery Gal. Late run coming between horses from Beyond Sand, but inside the final furlong, this is all about Dreamin' of Antel. Dreamin' of Antel and Miguel Vasquez to win it easily by 4 lengths. Sarah the Queen Bee second, Sassy Slew third, Beyond Sand fourth. Close after that, Ellery Galler, There Goes Bella in 104 and 2.
Nice debut performance from the daughter of Lewis Michael. Number 7, Dreamin' of Antel gets the victory in easy fashion, giving Miguel Vasquez, Angel Rodriguez, and Frank Calabrese their second winners of the afternoon. Second, number 3, Sarah the Queen Bee, ahead of number 8, Sassy Slew, who finished third. On out of the 7th race, maiden claimers on turf at a 1-mile trip, and for a price tag of $50,000. Scratch the 6, King Moro. Scratch the 7, Mr. Bridger. 8 to the gate. The favorite was the Kentucky Invader, number 5, Porter Street.
And they're off. Level beginning. Our Boss is heading off for the early lead, so is Mears. Down at the inside, it's Candy Asset, Harlan's Quest, and Distorted Union not far away as they run to the first turn. Even Porter Street is in that firing line, but Porter Street's going to be hung out 5 wide as they hit that first turn run. It's Mears who pokes through inside and takes the lead. Our Boss is second. Third on the outside is Distorted Union, followed by Porter Street. Moving out the rail, that's Candy Asset. Wide through the first turn was Harlan's Quest. Stretch of 2, the team at the back are Katie's Cooper and Good Zapper. The opening quarter, 23-3, and it's apprentice jockey Alvaro Doniz on the offensive with Mears, who throttles open to a 4-length lead. Racing second is Our Boss. Distorted Union is now third. Harlan's Quest is fourth. Down inside fifth goes Candy Asset ahead of Porter Street. He's mid-flight. On the outside in Good Zapper, and down at the inside it's Katie's Cooper as they race to the half-mile mark. The opening half mile was 46-4. Testing tempo being set, and Mears is the one setting it. He goes into the far turn on top by 2.5. Tacking on, here's Candy Asset under Edgar Zayas into second. Harlan's Quest and Distorted Union third and fourth. From the back in Porter Street, then Katie's Cooper and Our Boss. It's a stretch of 4 to the Good Zapper who's at the back, and Mears is up front. Mears is under pressure, but he has a 4-length lead. Trying to get after him, Candy Asset after 3 quarters in 1:10-1. From third, Distorted Union down the outside in Porter Street. They straighten for the drive. It's Mears who leads it by 2.5. Candy Asset continues to charge hard, and Distorted Union on the outside. Here's Candy Asset to hit the front. Distorted Union trying to pick him up. Then Mears from third. Candy Asset has the lead. Candy Asset wins. Distorted Union second. It's close after that. Porter Street might have nailed Mears in 1:34-3.
Debut performance is a winning one for the son of Candy Ride. Number 1, Candy Asset grinds away a victory, giving Edgar Zayas his second winner of the afternoon. Todd Pletcher trained the winner for John J. Brunetti's Red Oak Stable. Second, number 4, Distorted Union ahead of the 2 Mears, who held on to third narrowly, ahead of the favorite Porter Street, who completes the super. Time to take a timeout. Their Wednesday feature and the late daily double next. Don't go away.
Crossing the finish line for the last time can mean an uncertain future for many horses. Recognizing the need for a dignified retirement, the racing industry has made racehorse aftercare a top priority. In partnership with Gulfstream Park and the Florida Horsemen's Association, Florida Track provides retraining and adoption services for retired racehorses. Thanks to their efforts, the end of a racing career can signal the beginning of a new career. In show jumping, trail riding, police work, even therapy for children and veterans. However, good intentions do not come without cost. As a nonprofit organization, Florida Track relies on tax-deductible donations and volunteers to help pay for feed, training, housing, and veterinary care. To find out how you can help, contact Florida Track today. Your support will go a long way towards a new beginning.
Back for the 8th race now, 6.5 furlongs over the main track. It was the Wednesday feature, an allowance optional claiming event for fillies and mares. Rider change on 1, Flutterby to Miguel Vasquez. Scratch the 2, Our Girls and Charmer. A field of 7, hammered to the betting favorite, number 3, Hola Charlotte.
And they're off. More Than a Party stumbled very badly. Good start for Flutterby and My Dear Venezuela, and they're heading off for the early lead. More Than a Party corrects herself now to race off the flank of the leaders, while third. Hola Charlotte is fourth, 2 better than Saving Time, then 4-inch Heels and My Awesome Mom. They run down the backstretch. Flutterby and Miguel Vasquez lead narrowly. Moving to her second is My Dear Venezuela. More Than a Party stuck 3 wide third. Hola Charlotte behind the speed, while fourth, ahead of Saving Time in fifth. Then 4-inch Heels, who's at the rail. Trailing the field is My Awesome Mom through the opening quarter in just 23-1. They round the far turn and approach the 3 furlong point. Flutterby comes under pressure. My Dear Venezuela alongside. From third and 3 wide, More Than a Party stuck 4 wide is Hola Charlotte. Moving up the rail in fifth is 4-inch Heels. She'll need lead away through for Juarez. From the outside and saving time, and My Awesome Mom is the trailer with a quarter of a mile left to go. My Dear Venezuela comes off the turn with the lead. The rail is open. If 4-inch heels can kick on through over the top in Old Charlotte with more than a party. 3/16 to go. My Dear Venezuela has the lead. Old Charlotte to the attack second. 4-inch heels third. More than a party fourth. Then saving time. But Old Charlotte is coming clear. Old Charlotte well backed and an easy winner in the end. She'll win it by 3 lengths at the wire. Close for second. It's a bob between 4-inch heels and More Than a Party. Then My Dear Venezuela and saving time and 1:16 left.
Bettors knew what they were doing in today's 8th race. Number 3, Ola Charlotte, hammered in the late stages of wagering. She delivers on a wide journey, but she kicks on for the score under Jorge Ruiz from trainer Angel Pena Jr. and Gallagher's stud. Second, number 4, 4-inch heels ahead of the 8 More Than a Party, who ran third. On now to the 9th race. It is the Wednesday finale over the turf at 1 1/16. Maiden claimers in for a price tag of $25,000. Rider change on number 6, Don't Talk Back, make the rider Jilver Chamafi. A field of 10. This was a wide open betting race.
There in the gate. And runners away. The gray Bun Bun was away well today and reaches out to take the early lead, tugging between horses. Here's My Life, a bit keen, but up for the lead. My Life leads Bun Bun in the run to the first turn. Sweet Abdication is next alongside Don't Talk Back. Then it's the trio of Taco Wayne Shot, Gold Lace, and Hopeful Angel. It's a stretch of 1.5 lengths back to Lancaster, who works 2 lengths better than Oscura, and the early trailer is Blame the Law. Around the first turn they go, and it's a keyed-up leader, My Life, and Tyler Gaffleone through a 22-1 rock-solid opening quarter, blazing the trail with a 4-length lead. Bun Bun is second. Up on the outside and racing in third is Don't Talk Back. Then down at the inside, Taco Wayne Shot, followed by Sweet Abdication. Gold Lace is parked 4 wide as Lancaster works between horses. Then back to Oscura and Hopeful Angel, and Blame the Law is still last of all and better than 11 lengths off the lead as they race past the half-mile mark. 46-1 for the opening half mile. Settled a bit now. Up top is My Life. The lead is down to a length as Bun Bun goes on the attack, and so does a run from Don't Talk Back. Don't Talk Back is into second, trying to get to My Life, who tries to re-break. Bun Bun is now third. The top 2 quickening up. Then Gold Lace. Sweet Abdication. No place to go for Taco Wayne Shot. Oscura picks it up in the red all the way up into third. From the back, and Blame the Law is surfaced from last. Has an opportunity from there, 4.5 lengths off the lead while underway as they turn into the stretch. My Life has the lead. Here's the run far outside. Blame the Law continues to charge hard. Up for a short lead is Don't Talk Back. Don't Talk Back, and here's Blame the Law. Blame the Law was far back early, but has kicked it into high gear now. And Blame the Law and Misael Jaramillo will go from last to first to win. Second, Don't Talk Back. Third, Oscura. Fourth, My Life. Well clear of Bun Bun, who completes the high five in 1:40-2.
A last to first winner in today's final race. Number 5, Blame the Law, wins for the new barn of Mike Maker and 3 Diamonds Farm. Misael Jaramillo piloted the daughter of Blame to the victory. Number 5, Don't Talk Back, was second ahead of number 2, Oscura, who made a wide and hopeful run. She had to settle for third, ahead of 7, My Life, who did all the early work, but finished fourth. No winners in the Super High 5 carryover of more than $2,000 into the Thursday card. The late pick 5, worth $715.65. The Rainbow 6, good for $1,421.54, but there were multiple winning wagers, triggering a carryover of $23,852.05.
That wraps up today. We'll see you back here tomorrow on Thursday. 9 races on tap and first post at 12:55 p.m.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired. Oh, my aching back. Let's hit the hay.